Hello, today I'm going to show you how to do a straight stitch on just a regular piece of scrap fabric that I have here. So I have already set my machine up so that I'm going to do a straight stitch on a woven piece of fabric. So I'm just going to set this up here so that you can see what I am doing. Okay, whenever you're working with a piece of fabric, always keep in mind that you have both a right side, you have a right side and then the wrong side. So when you're trying to do, so say you're combining two pieces of fabric together, which I'm going to do here with this one piece of fabric, I'm going to fold it in half so that I have both of my right sides are together. All right, so that we looking at our wrong side, okay? I'm gonna load this into my machine, making sure that my edges are even. I'm gonna put this underneath my foot, and I like to lower the foot down just so I feel like it makes it more secure, so that I know that my fabric's not gonna go anywhere when I'm trying to work with it. Okay, this is just an example. Obviously, if you're working on something much bigger, you would pin it. But just for this example, I'm just gonna show you just with these two pieces of fabric holding it with my fingers. All right, you can, another thing I like to do is, I like to start my needle in the fabric. It just makes me feel like I have a better chance of things not going crazy. So I'm just going to gently put pressure on my presser foot. Making sure that I'm keeping a nice even tempo here, not pressing too hard, not going too fast, and keeping the edge of my foot even with the edge of the fabric. Now, if you're working with something that you don't want the end of the seam to fray, what you would do is you would find your reverse button, which here on this machine is right here. So I'm going to push my reverse button, and what this is going to do for me is it's going to have me sewing in a backwards direction. So I'm going to go back over the stitch that I just did, just a little bit, just to give me that extra security of knowing that my stitch is not going to go anywhere. Okay, so now I'm going to turn my reverse back off. I am going to raise my needle, and I'm going to make sure that my foot is up as well. Okay, now you just need to remove your fabric. Snip your threads. All right. And then what we can see here is I have my excess here. This is from where I started. I'm going to snip that down. And I have a nice straight stitch. My top thread was blue and my bobbin thread was white. So you can see that the bottom is white and the top is blue. So now with this, because I did right sides together, when I turn this around, we're going to have this nice edge, and you can't see where the seam comes together.